You ever been on a flight where everything's supposed to be smooth sailing plush seats, that faint jazz humming like a lullaby, the kind of first-class bubble that makes you forget you're hurtling through the clouds at 500 miles an hour? Well, picture this. It's Flight 3190 from Denver to Miami. Me and my wife, Eleanor, finally cashing in those miles we'd scraped together for our 50th anniversary. Her silver curls tucked under a knit shawl. Me fiddling with a dog-eared mystery novel. Both of us feeling like we'd won the lottery just to be up here away from the grandkids' chaos back home. But then Victoria Lang, the head flight attendant, tall, sharp as a switchblade in her crisp blue uniform, eyes scanning us like we were smudges on her perfect canvas, stops dead at our row, her smile all teeth but no warmth, and says, "Sir, ma'am, boarding passes please." Oh, this can't be right. Economy tickets don't belong in 2A and 2C. Eleanor's hand freezes on her rosary beads, those faded pearls she'd carried since our wedding, and she whispers to me, "Thomas, what did we do wrong?" Her voice, that soft quiver that always tugs at my gut, the one that reminds me of all the years we'd pinched pennies to build our little construction firm into something solid, something that quietly bought shares in Blue Horizon Airlines because, hell, we believed in the dream of getting folks where they needed to go without the world's weight. Crushing him. Victoria's leaning in now, her perfume sharp like overbrewed coffee, flipping the past like it's evidence in a trial, and snaps. "Upgrades? Confirmed? Honey, this system's glitchy as a drunk uncle at Thanksgiving. Back to 18B, now, before I call security." The cabin goes pin drop quiet, that jazz track stuttering like it knows trouble's brewing, and I feel this heat rising in my chest. Not rage yet, just that old builder's frustration when someone's tearing down what you've carefully laid brick by brick. Eleanor's eyes well up, but she straightens. God, she's always been the steel in our spine, and pulls out her phone, that cracked screen glowing with the email. "Upgrade approved. Enjoy the skies." Victoria snorts, a sound like crumpling foil. "Emails mean squat up here. Folks like you think a few miles by a throne? Move." And before I can stand, her hand cracks across Eleanor's cheek, crack like thunder in a bottle. Eleanor's head snapping sideways, a thin line of red blooming where her skin splits, her beads scattering across the carpet like fallen stars. The whole cabin inhales sharp. Sarah, the young mom, too, rose up with her squirmy toddler on her lap, gasps and clutches him tighter, whispering, "Oh Jesus, no." While Mike across the aisle, the slick sales guy in a pinstripe suit, whips out his phone, lens steady, murmuring, "This is gold. Live now." Victoria freezes for a beat, her glossed lips parting in shock, then hisses, "Disruptive passengers get grounded." But her voice wavers, that iron facade cracking just enough to show the rot underneath. Turns out later, from the whispers, she'd been passed over for promotions twice, watching entitled execs glide by while she policed peanuts, and us? We looked like easy targets, interlopers in her kingdom of pressed linens and fake smiles. I lunge up, hold knees, be damned, grabbing Eleanor's arm gentle as I can. "You touch her again, lady, and you'll answer to more than manifests." My voice low but gravelly, the kind that echoes from too many job sites where one wrong swing levels everything. The junior attendants, these two clones named Riley and Jade, circle like hyenas, Riley sneering, "Fake it for the cameras, Gramps? We've seen your type, bargain hunters playing dress up." Jade chiming in with a giggle that curdles milk, but Sarah's on her feet now, toddler balanced on her hip, yelling, "Back off. She's twice your age and 10 times the class." Her face flushed, that fierce mama bear fire I'd recognize from our own daughters. Mike's streams blowing up, comments flooding. WTF Airline? Blue Horizon fail. Hearts and fists emojis raining like confetti in a riot. Victoria's barking into her headset. "Purser to forward galley, code red." But Eleanor's not crumbling. She wipes the blood with her sleeve, locks eyes with Victoria, and says soft as a summer rain, "I've buried better bullies than you, dear. Try me." That's when the intercom crackles, cold and corporate. "This is Harlan Brooks, VP Ops. Victoria Lang, stand down. The Hayes are founding shareholders. Touch them again, and you're the one deplaning in cuffs." The reversal hits like a gut punch in reverse. Victoria's face drains to chalk, her gloved hands fumbling the clipboard as Harlan's voice rolls on. "Crew, apologies to Mr. and Mrs. Hayes, full investigation inbound. Lang suspended mid-flight. Riley and Jade scatter like roaches, tails between legs, while Mike pans his camera slow, narrating, "Holy hell, plot twist turns out the Poors own the damn plane." His chuckle dark, satisfied. Security hauls Victoria aft, her heels clicking defeat down the aisle, past Sarah's triumphant nod and the cabin's rising applause claps turning to cheers, someone hollering, "That's what you get." As champagne corks pop unsolicited, Harlan himself patching in from ground control to toast us live. Eleanor's sipping bubbly now, her cheeks still pink, but her laugh bubbling up too, that husky chuckle saying, "Thomas, next time we fly coach just to keep him honest." And me? I squeeze her hand, feeling the weight lift, but deep down, that builder's eye spots the cracks. How many quiet folks get slapped down before the shares come out? We touched down in Atlanta diverted for the drama, but who cared? Escorted off like royalty. Flashes popping from the tarmac feeds Mike, and Sarah had lit up across Twitter, shareholder slap, trending harder than a meteor. Blue Horizon fired Victoria that night, rolled out dignity at altitude, training, even invited us to board meeting shell. Our story sparked lawsuits from other flyers who'd swallowed similar BS. But here's the rub, friends, as we clink glasses in that swanky lounge, watching the sunset bleed orange over the runways. Does a viral smackdown fix the rot, or just slap a Band-Aid on a busted beam? Power's a funny thing up there or down here in our neighborhoods, our HOAs, our everyday scraps. It corrupts quiet until someone swings back. What about you? Ever been the underdog who flipped the script, or watched a bully walk free, cause the system's rigged? Drop your stories below. Hit like if this fired you up. Share if you've got a bone to pick with the high and mighty. Let's unpack this mess together. Cause skies or streets. Justice shouldn't need a badge to land.